Tech trends in sports, media, and entertainment.
Okay, I was like taking a picture with Sarah Almadani. Before we start, I just want to say I'm so thankful to Dr. Sarah. Dr. Sarah, I want to say thank you to Dr. Sarah because she's mentioning about the seeds, and I'm one of the seeds that she planted, and because of her, I know AIBC, and a lot of people now are actually coming with me. Like she's one of the iconic persons that I've met in my life, and I'm so thankful to Dr. Sarah. And let's give her one round of applause again for Dr. Sarah Almadani. Okay, so right now, and time, I'm going to call all of my special panelists. Well, last year, humbling aside, our panel is actually, one of the most celebrated because I brought a few personalities and celebrities from the Philippines, and right now it's not any different. I'm going to call them one by one right now. First is Okay, she's one of the most valuable and respected multi-talented athletes here in the Philippines, known for her incredible skills in volleyball. With her strong presence on and off the court, she continues to inspire many with her dedication and passion for the sport. Let's all welcome the stunning Michele Gumabao. Thank you, Miss Alice. In the middle. Our next panelist is a visionary entrepreneur known for his innovative approach to financial investment business. With a keen eye for emerging talents and business ventures, he has successfully shaped the future of this industry. He is also an actor and have created several movies and TV shows in Asia. Let's hear from all the way from Thailand, Richard Armstrong. The last one. Thank you. Our next panelist is a talented young entrepreneur and the current CEO of the phenomenal Ivana Skincare, a Philippine-born skincare line where she leads the brand's marketing. She is a public personality, and you have probably seen her blog with your family, with Ivana, of course. The incredible and the beautiful Amira Alawi. Guys, did you eat? Please have more energy. Okay. Lastly, she's one of the most sought after actresses in the Philippines and in Asia, with several blockbuster TV series and movies. I love her movies myself. She is also venturing in several businesses in film, production, hospitality, and many more. Let's all welcome the multi-talented Arci Munoz. Hello, let's try our microphones. Hello, guys. How's everyone?
Good.
Yes.
Yes. I can
Energy.
feel your energy.
Can we get some coffee here?
Okay, so I know that I know them and we're friends, but I wanted to them to describe what they do. Please tell me who you are, guys. What's your industry, one by one? Let's start with Richard.
Yeah, so hey everyone. My name is Richard Armstrong. I'm a venture capitalist, but I'm also a creator myself. Spending a lot of time in the Philippines, as well as Thailand. So I'm a creator slash, tech entrepreneur. So yeah, great to meet all of you.
Thank you.
Amira.
So I'm Amira Alawi, and I'm the CMO of several businesses. But at the same time, I'm an influencer, content creator, and consultant. So that's just a little bit about me. You might have seen me in vlogs My sisters are in the celebrity side. And
Thank you, Amira. Michelle?
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle, and as Josh mentioned a while ago, I'm a volleyball player, a professional athlete, and that led me to working on TV and entertainment and also on digital and social media, and also being a part of a lot of advocacies and causes here in the Philippines, and also a former beauty queen. So that's also part of it.
Yes. Let's give it up for Arci. Mona?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I am Sergeant Ramona Cecilia Munoz of the Philippine Air Force. In the showbiz industry, they know me as Arci Munoz. I am also the ambassador for the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. I also am part of the music industry. I have a rock band called Philia, also a content creator, an influencer. But for all of those things that I do, I am mostly active in the showbiz industry as an actress and a huge supporter of Josh.
Same.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
So for everyone who doesn't know me, my name is Josh Yugen. I own a Dubai-based publishing company called Expedition Magazine, a PR company, and Yugen Events. So Yugen Events actually owns 4 franchises of Miss Universe Bahrain, Miss Universe Pakistan, Miss Universe Egypt, and Miss Universe New Zealand. And I see some beauty pageant media here and vloggers. Hello to you. Hello, guys. I love seeing your faces. So let's actually get this started. By the way, someone can someone take our picture like here? It's a beautiful picture at the background. So I want to know how technology and AI affects your industry. So let's start again with our gentleman, Richard Armstrong. By the way, all of them are halfies. So Richard is half Thai, half British. Amira, of course, you know, is half Filipino and half Moroccan. Michelle is half Filipino and half American. And Arci is half Filipino, half Spanish.
Bread.
So, okay, so let's start with you, Richard.
Yeah. So as I said, as you know, technology is advancing quite significantly. You know, especially in media and AI. I think as we go in the next 5, 10 years, you know, we'll see many interesting opportunities. It'll be much more easier to make films. You know, the bar and everything like this for creating content will be so much lower than we've seen before. And us creators are super excited seeing this, right? Because before, you know, the cost of creating this production and also creating this wonderful content was very difficult, but now the cost is going to go to zero, and we're super excited. So yeah, I mean, looking forward to share more things about technology and AI and how that will, you know, impact our industry. So yeah.
yeah,
Thank you,
so-
Richard. Amira?
So more and more barrier for entry is becoming less and less. So in the past, you needed like a big team, designers, video editors, and now with AI and with the emergence of like ChatGPT, everything can be automated, and just like a one-man person or one person like can just create so much content and like put it on different platforms and allow those platforms to post on their behalf, like with just automated captions and all of that that's coming along. So even when it comes to like graphics, you don't even need a designer to do that, and the ChatGPT just creates graphics for you. So like that's what I'm seeing.
Thank you, Amir. But I have a follow-up question. So, who among, you know, the famous siblings that you do have is more into technology? Mona, Hash, Ivana, or you?
It's actually me. And
Really?
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
Thank
Just the
you.
explaining it side.
Okay. Michelle?
In the field of sports, technology has endless possibilities and endless impacts. So, first of all, is improvement. We've all heard and seen sports simulators, and right now, you don't even have to go to a golf course to play golf or to improve your game. Or even in volleyball, there is less room for error. So, you can review plays, you can review the point, you can overrule the call, all with the power of technology. You see everything happening on slow motion. And you see the ball, if it goes in or out, if you see somebody touch the net, everything can be replayed. And that has been a game changer in the field of sports because not only is it less manipulated, it's also better because you can foster fairness and you can really see the effort of the athletes put into the sport and everything is called as it is. So in volleyball, it has really made an impact in our league because we adapted a video challenge. So you can see everything, the referees and the players can call for video challenges as the game goes by. And yes, it's a delay. If you watch sports, it's a delay when the teams challenge, but it can make or break a point, a set, and even the whole game. It can break momentum, and it really has made a lot and a big impact for athletes as me because not only can we play the game, we can relax and know that the game is fair. And lastly is for room for improvement. So because of the technology now, you can watch a lot of videos online, you can work with online coaches, and you can also improve yourself through the videos that you watch. Everything now is based on metrics. How high you jump, how fast your arm swing is, how fast you can run a lap. Everything is measured with the help of technology and everything can be improved with the help of technology. And also a big impact is entertainment. Sports is now a big source of entertainment for everyone all over the world and that is made possible because of technology.
Well, that's true because sports shows have one of the most highest ratings on TV. I have a follow-up question. So you're telling us about improvement. Do you see any progress when it comes to the Philippines when it comes to AI and technology as well, particularly in the Philippines?
We have been on the slower side of technology when it comes to sports, but we have slowly been adapting also. So the challenge system has been brought in, but in terms of technology, like Japan is on a different level. So even in their practices alone, they have like 4 camera setups and you can see what is happening in your training and in your practice, and we still don't have that. I don't think a professional team right now in volleyball or even basketball has that sort of technology setup, but it will be a big impact for us once we have the technology and once we also have the funds and maybe the priority for it. And it will really be a game changer. That's why I think sports, especially here in the Philippines, has improved so much over the years, and it's also because of technology.
So it's progressing, so it's funds and priority.
Yes.
Well, speaking of Japan, she was just in Japan a few days ago. Arci Munoz, tell us about how AI and technology affects your industry.
You know what, Josh? Honestly, I am not a very techie person. And you know that. I'm such a tita. When it comes, I'm still afraid. I'm still scared how how we rely so much on technology in this age and nowadays. But
Thousands of people can relate to you, that not everyone is into
no,
technology.
really, no, I'm surprised because I have niece and nephews, and it's really different during our time. So I'm still afraid to really be a number one techie supporter. But I must admit that technology significantly has had a revolutionary impact in the industry that I belong in, which is the entertainment and the music industry. Well, it transformed how we create, access, and experience entertainment and music with the advancement in streaming. We have Netflix now. As of when I was younger, we do showcase our movies in theaters. But now it's so easy, diba? You just have one account and you can share it with your whole family and everyone has access to your movie. And so with that, unquestionably, yes. Technology really helped and changed how we create and how we share our work to our audience. And with that, I'm really, really grateful.
Well, thank you for that, Arce. I can totally relate because I'm pretty sure like all the Filipinos loves Miss Universe. And before, if you do Miss Universe show or any Miss Universe local pageant, you need a broadcast partner. You know, so I think it also evolves because right now, you can actually do it on YouTube. You can do it like on any digital platform. Before, we were actually given, you know, a content and you consume it like television.
Yeah.
And you have no choice. Like for example, 7 p.m. you need to be in your dining table watching TV, watching Esperanza, you know, soap operas in the Philippines, and you have no choice. You need to be like sitting down at 7 p.m. or you will miss the episode. But now we do have Netflix, you know, and then we can choose whenever we want to watch it, wherever we want to watch it, either in the plane, in the toilet, in the dining, outside, or right now. You know, so I feel like it's one of the key innovations that AI and technology have given us. So right now we're going to one of the most exciting part of our segment. So I'm giving a chance to all the audience out here to ask a question to our panelists. First, maybe we can ask a question or two questions maximum to Richard Armstrong, and I'll give the microphone to whoever wants to ask a question. So, there's someone. Okay.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Armin Adina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. I'd like to know, in your point of view, how can we keep an ethical use of technology in the entertainment industry, that we will not violate one's personal copyright, one's personal identity?
Yeah, I think this is a very interesting topic. I mean, it's something I actually think about every day, coming from not just the venture capital industry, but also from the media industry, right? I think, as you know, with the recent ChatGPT update, you know, they used Scarlett Johansson voice. I don't know if you saw that, right? And there was a big issue around that. So I think IP management is going to be a very important thing. And you know, if you look at Europe, what they're doing right now is they're trying to pass laws. But I think with something fast growing as technology, you know, as artificial intelligence is, we gotta be, you know, we gotta let AI go, like grow as well. But in a way, we need to watch it as well, right? So, you know, when it comes to IP ownership, I think there'll be a lot of like marketplaces and things like this, where, you know, let's say if you're a creator, or you're an artist or something like this, or your production house, you know, you can buy and sell and license IP, right? I think that is the future. You know, because for example, if you're a YouTuber, like many of these people as well, like vloggers as well, if you use someone's music, right? Or if you want to use a celebrity's music, it's very hard to, how do I say it? Message them, or like, especially if it's a big artist like Taylor Swift or something, you want to use her song, right? It takes days, weeks to contact them. So imagine if there's a marketplace, you know, you could potentially get into contact with them, buy their IP license, and then license this out, right? So this is something I'm super excited for: licensing music, licensing IP, and you know, I think this is the future. So yeah, hope that answers your question.
Okay, another one, please.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Annalyn Husay from Manila Bulletin. I'd like to ask your views on you know, some companies are already using AI robots for influencer, you know, marketing, or, you know, they're coming. So do you feel threatened by this? And what is your view about AI robot influencers?
No, I think, you know, it's already happening, right? We see this in China. There's a lot of influencers and things like this where, you know, they're, as I say, they're on like Taobao and, you know, all the large live commerce channels. We're already seeing it. So I don't think if it will happen or not, it will happen. But for us as you know, as like, you know, influencers and things like this, I don't think that's going to change the relationship between fans and necessarily celebrities, right? Because the IP ownership will be on the particular celebrity, right? I think all the things people can do, you know, with technology, it'd just be much more advanced. So if people has a big fan base and things like this, people will still be able to keep it, right? So I really feel that the future is going to be, as I mentioned, licensing the IP out of, this one celebrity. Let's say they're doing one project. Maybe in 5 years' time, they'll be able to do, or in even like 2, 3 years' time, they'll be able to do 10, 20 projects, right? Because the IP is just licensed throughout. So yeah, I think that answers your question, right?
Yeah, and to add to that, like because there are robot creators, human interaction is becoming bigger and bigger, and like the celebrities' personality, their imperfections, it'll take a while for AI to catch up to that. So earlier, Dr. Sarah was talking about like being unique, like the tattoos, showcasing your humanness. And in a world of AI and tech, I think humanity and humanness, and even with like chatbots and customer service, like they even appreciate like typos or the way you write your captions. Humanity will be appreciated more and more, and personality will be appreciated more and more. So
Yeah, I mean, just to add there, the creator sort of fan dynamic, I don't think will change. I think it'll only grow stronger and stronger, especially with technology. As you see, if you're a celebrity or a creator in one part of the market, you won't just be accessible to, let's say, the Philippines, because the technology now, you can have fans from all over the world. So yeah, super excited.
Thank you for that. Next question. Hello? Hello? Next question, please. So, any question for Amira? Amira Alawi? Don't be shy, guys. Any question? Okay, so I'll ask you a question, Amira. Can you tell us more about, your family blog? Because I know that it's been one of the most famous blog, if not the most famous, blog in the Philippines. Like, tell us about like how do you actually innovate the blog? Because I know that it started from something simple, but it blew up, it grew. But now, what's your plans? I mean, like how do you progress with the family blog that you do have?
yeah, and let's tie it to AI and data analytics. So when creating content, when creating vlogs, it's very important to know like your audience, and it's usually like marketers, and there's like a strategy element to it. But AI is learning all of this, and it would be able to give you like content ideas or just. So for example, recently Ivana did a Ahsoka. Is it called Ahsoka? Yung Ahsoka trend, like Ahsoka makeup, and it reached like 40 million views on TikTok alone. So like getting the data on this and sharing it with other creators, and it doesn't have to be a person, it could just be like tech telling you like, oh, this is a really good content to create, and go from there.
Thank you for that, Amira. Any question for Michele? Gumabao? Guys? Pao? No? Okay, so Michele, I want to ask you like what is innovation for you? And I want to ask the same question to Arci. What is innovation for you?
It's being open to change and just to continuously improve on your craft, on the things that you do, and to just being to embrace whatever change is happening around you and to just go with it, to always be creative and to try to always create whenever you can, and to also invest in the things that will help you be better in the future.
Thank you. How about you, RC? What's innovation for you?
I just want to add to that. Innovation for me generally refers to changing the processes and creating more effective processes and ways to sell anything. For example, for businesses, I'm also a CEO of my own company, VIP Life, which is a lifestyle. We sell lifestyle products like beauty products, glutathione, collagen, and so on and so forth. So it just means we are implementing new ideas, creating dynamic products, and just to cater what our customers needed.
Okay, so okay. Can we borrow the microphone, please? Thank you.
Thanks so much. My name's Jane Thomason, and I read and write and talk about Web3. And I don't think I've heard any of you mention it. So I'd like to ask you, has anyone heard of Web3? And has anyone thought about how Web3 is going to bring you closer to your communities and enable you to give more exclusive experiences for your fans?
Everyone looks at me. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, I understand the Web3 dynamics. As I say, as a venture capitalist, this is something we look at as well. I think in terms of the dynamics is very interesting, right? We're seeing previously there were a lot of NFTs and things like this where celebrities can, launch merchandise and different products and have collabs very easily and reach their fans. But I think the future, which is really exciting for the Web3 side, is more or less on the smart contract side, right? Things like this and also the blockchain. I think especially in markets countries where there's less, I guess, there's less transparency, right? Web3 will play a massive part, and I'm super excited for that, and I think Philippines is one of those countries as well. So yeah.
Richard, how's the technology scene in Thailand?
Yeah, I mean, Thailand's actually, the ecosystem very vibrant. If you look at Thailand's sort of market and things like this, the GDP per capita is one of the highest in Southeast Asia, right, behind Singapore. So we're seeing a lot of technologies and things like this that are not like things like you need, but more nice to haves, right, because of the consumer spending power is there. If, for example, like other countries like Indonesia and Philippines, if you look at sort of the Maslow hierarchy of needs, we're more focused on things like housing, financial services, insurance, things like this, right? So I think both ecosystems are very exciting, as an investor as well as an entrepreneur, right? So looking to do more deals in the Philippines as well.
Thank you. We're learning a lot from Richard today. So, any further
Thanks, guys.
question?
Yes, I have. We're celebrating Pride Month now, and I'm gonna ask. I have two questions. May I get your Pride Month message, and how can we harness technology to help promote the welfare of the LGBTQIA+ community? Let's
I love
start
that
with
question.
RC first, or Richard. Let's go from
Great,
Richard
thanks.
first. Okay. Gentleman first.
Yeah. So can you repeat the first question again? The message.
Pride Month message, and then how can we harness technology to promote the welfare of the LGBTQIA+ community?
Yeah. So Pride Month. I was actually with my sister at the Pride Month march in Thailand, right, in Bangkok a couple of days ago. So we went to support, and as someone who has quite a strong fan base, and also my family has quite a strong base in the LGBT community. This is something we extremely support, right? And for me, I look at, as I say, everyone is equal, no matter what gender they are. So I'm super supportive of that. And on the second topic of LGBT and sort of technology and how media can impact. I think we'll see a lot of technology to advance towards, the LGBT community. Because if you look at a lot of the Gen Z population, there's a lot of the LGBT people, right, in that area, in sort of the in society and things like this. So a lot of the industries and a lot of the technologies and apps and things like this will be geared towards also the LGBT community. And I think these can be very, very massive companies and standalone businesses that impact millions of lives, right? So if you look at a country like Brazil, or let's say Mexico, which has a fairly large LGBT community, I think technology will help these countries, right? Sort of, speak up also in society. So I'm extremely excited for this. So yeah.
Thank you, Richard. Amira?
So I just recently came out as bi, and a big part of the LGBTQ is being seen. And it might not be widely accepted, but I think with technology you can like just create more visibility and hyper visibility and choose to support the people you're supporting. And so like the technology will just allow you to reach more people and to create more acceptance and change the narrative.
Thank you, Amira. That's so brave. Michelle?
And just to add to what they said, probably also to spread knowledge on certain things so that we are all knowledgeable about the things we say, about the things we read, and how we react to certain things. And also to use our platform to send a message to others and to just create a safe space for everyone and to also be an example for other people. And for my message to for the Pride Month, of course, thank you, because the LGBT community is the driving force for both pageantry and sports. So like everything, like in my industry, both industries won't be where they are today if it wasn't for the strong, passionate fans of the LGBT community. So thank you, and even in volleyball, like one of our most passionate fans talaga, and it's really a big blessing for us to be able to play the sport that we love in front of a lot of people, and also to make a lot of people happy. And for Pride Month, you've come a long way, and there's still more to come, and a long way to go. And everybody, especially me, we're all here to support and to rally behind you.
Thank you for your support as well. We know that you're one of the advocates for LGBTQ community. Also, another advocate for LGBT community is Arci, and so they're asking what's your message for LGBTQ, and like how is it related to what's your message for them, and like how it's related to AI.
Well, I just want to thank the LGBTQ community because they helped a lot. We all know that in the showbiz industry, I am surrounded with these wonderful people who has helped me throughout my career, my manager, everybody. So also with the technology right now, it helps us to be more authentic to ourselves, to be open, and we just want to remind them that it is okay to be you, and you know you're equally loved, and we are here to support you. I am here to support my brothers and my sisters, and that is okay to be yourself. And happy Pride Month, and I'm always here to support you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Well, my message is I'm gonna make it fast because you know
Yeah.
our time is up. Being a member of LGBT community is both a pride and responsibility. I think it's also about taking risks. So my message is like, you know, to take risks, especially when it comes to innovation and technology. I feel like you cannot cross the ocean unless you forget the beauty of the shore. So you really have to take a stand and take a risk in everything that we do, not only about the LGBT community, but for every one of us. So thank you guys. Our time is up. So thank you to everyone who came.
Thank you.